So yeah, so there's Vampire the Masquerade, Shadowrun. Oh man, that's awesome. Are we talking about the game? We might be talking about the game. But anyways, so there was the werewolf side of that. So the werewolves had their own, like, you know, abilities, and you could grow into them. And I didn't play as much on that side, but I was always from the vampire side. And so you get people and they were compatible. You could play together, right? So I would run games where we had werewolves and vampires. Super, super cool. So lean into that. But the point is that without a doubt, I've spent hundreds and hundreds, maybe over 1,000 hours with the system, probably about 1,000. And there are things that I felt being in the fantasy of like blood magic and different types of vampires and rules. I just ate it up. Right? I was like, "Ooh, this is great," right? And it's influenced me. You know, it has an influence on my life. You know, all these years later. So I recognize that there are things that I do or things that I'm into that gave me those feelings back then. And now sometimes my creative juices are this mixture of all these things. We are all, my friends, a collection of all the things we've ever done, all those experiences, all these games we played, all these movies we've watched, all these books we've read. We haven't had to fight any crazy wars for the most part, not like the generations before us. It's not like we had to deal with Vietnam, right? So where you had these major, like, you know, like global, these major efforts that were critically impacting society. We've had more luxury and free time than almost any other generation, you know, in terms of US. So that also means that we're probably creating some of the craziest mixing pots of people in terms of creativity, right? You know, so it's just food for thought.